Kimi K2 just got a huge upgrade that makes it a lot better on coding, building better front ends, and increased context window. Let's try it out today on Kimi.com, but before we do so, I got to tell you about it. So first of all, the model is called Kimi K2 Instruct 0.9.0.5, and this is a new model that they brought out. It has significant improvements on coding agentic tasks. It's able to create better front-end experiences and also has increased token window. So the model has 1 trillion total parameters, but only 32 billion activated. And this model is a significant improvement to the previous Kimi K2 Instruct. And as we can see over here, it did a significant jump, especially on coding benchmarks and agentic tasks. It also beats Qwen 3 in multiple benchmarks, specifically Qwen 3 Coder, as well as other tools like GLM 4.5, DeepSeek V3.1, and it's also very close or beats in some cases Claude 4 Sonnet and Claude 4 Opus. So this is pretty amazing, and I really want to see its final performance. So on Root Code, it has jumped all the way to the 7th position in valuations, and it's a very cheap model. The duration that it took to complete the tasks was minimal, especially compared to other models. It's also a lot cheaper, and it did a very good job. It's also the first open source model on the leaderboard. And other benchmarks, third-party benchmarks, have also shown improved capabilities. So in general, in Artificial Intelligence Index, it jumped 2 points, which is quite nice. But in terms of agentic benchmarks, it did a significant jump over what it previously was able to do, which is very nice to see. But I don't want to waste any more time. I really want to get started testing it out. So the first prompt is building an interactive Pokemon Pokédex website. So let's see if it's going to be able to perform the work. It starts writing code. I gotta say it's not very fast, but still it's fine. I really love how it gives you instructions of how to set this up. It's going to spit out a single index HTML file. So this is the response of Kimi K2. For some reason the images are not loading right now, but if you open this up, it loads. And I gotta say, it's not looking super amazing, but again, this is a very cheap model that you use for free on a browser. I gotta say, it's not bad, not perfect. It probably needs one more iteration at this point, but we're going to go ahead and test out another prompt to get a sense of whether this is good or maybe not good at all. So I'm going to close search in this case because I don't want the model to mess up for some reason. Usually models, when you open up search, they go into search mode and have a lot worse quality in terms of coding. So let's see what it's able to create. Okay, so we got the response in a single HTML file. This is a web page created by Kimi K2 new version that is showing people how to, learn transformer models. And this looks very interesting. I see something that I have never seen from another model, which is this kind of animation. Also, I could say that this website seems really nice, organized. But again, it doesn't really feel like a website. It feels more like a report. I gotta say, this is interesting, but again, a little bit disappointing. So let's stop by creating a Flappy Bird game. This is my final attempt at, seeing Kimi K2 working. And, in all honesty, right now, it doesn't really excite me. It seems good, but not perfect. It seems like it has some capabilities which are unique, some things that I've not seen from other models, but again, it probably needs one more iteration. At this point, I just want to ask you to try it out and let me know down below in the comments how it felt for your use case. if you were able to find it maybe through another provider, because this is the original website, maybe they run a heavily quantized model or restricted model due to increased usages on their website. I also have seen it's available on Grok, probably OpenRouter and Hugging Face. So maybe there it's a little bit more polished, maybe it has better system prompts. But in all honesty, what I see from their chat version is quite disappointing. So let's see the Flappy Bird game. This is how it looks like. And yeah, the game similarly to other models is very hard. We can also see the pipes being completely wrong in many cases. So yeah, I would say that, this model is very underperforming, at least on my benchmark. So I'm going to give it a final try inside Hugging Face. I'm just going to give it the Pokédex. Okay, so that was it for Kimi K2. Just let me know what you believe about this model. I expected something a lot better. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe they've got some kind of issue, but yep, try it out and let me know down below in the comments.